There is a beautiful story which happened in a life of a great master, Ramanuja. Ramanuja was a great enlightened master. See, there are three great acharyas who changed the destiny of India, Bharat. They created, actually if you read these three masters' life, you will know the spiritual history of India. Shankara, Ramanuja, Madhva. These three great people are called Mahacharyas. These three only created the three major philosophies which are alive in India. And these three are responsible for all the problems and wars also. Means the fight. These three did a great service and same way created enough problem. What to do? When people don't understand with the right spirit, naturally they create conflicts. Ramanuja, great master, in his life, a beautiful incident happened. One young guy came to him and asked, Master, please initiate me, teach me bhakti, devotion. Ramanuja asked, have you ever experienced love? Have you fallen in love with somebody? He said, what? No. I lived a pure life. I want to learn only about devotion and God. Teach me about that. I never did any mistake in my life. Then Ramanuja says, I can't teach you devotion and love. First go and fall in love with somebody. This guy was not able to understand. He said, what are you teaching? I came here thinking that I will learn about God. And you are telling me to go and fall in love with somebody. Ramanuja says beautifully, if you can't love some people who are in front of your eyes, how can you love somebody who is far away, who is not even seen by you? No, you can't. You can't experience that feeling connected unless you experience it first with some object or a person who is in front of you. If you experienced or experiencing that deep feeling connection, sometimes you may not have that with some person, you may have it with your pet. No, really, if you can't love the human beings, you start loving pet animals, you start loving animals. It's a substitute. No, really, you can't possess a human being, but you can possess your pet. You can see that nobody enjoys him or enjoys that pet. The attention of the pet is not shared by anybody else. See, I am not against taking care of animals. I am all for it. But I am against possessing them. Tying a rope or the chain in their neck. Just imagine, if some other beings, maybe some beings from other planets, they come and take you and keep you as a pet and do all you do for your pets. They give you food, they give you all the basic needs, but they put a chain in your neck and they do everything you do for your pets. Will you be happy? Just imagine. And they will take you for everyday morning walk. They will get you a cushion. They will get you a place for drinking water. And the big difficulty, they will take you to the doctor. And just imagine, will you be happy? Then how do you think that your pets are happy with you? See, it's a poor substitute. When you can't love, loving the living beings, loving the living human beings is little costly. You need to open up. You need to take little risk. He may respond, may not respond as you expect. He may not reciprocate as you want. There is little risk of getting hurt. There is little risk of hearing the word no. You are afraid to get no in return. The fear of no, you never open up. Just because of fear of no, you stop opening up. You are frozen. You are completely frozen. The fear of no stopped the growth in your being. The emotional level, you are dead. You are frozen. That is why now you want pets. Pets can't say no because you are giving food, all their basic needs, and they don't know also how to say no. And you have your own interpretation. I heard that there is a separate yoga, even counseling for pets. God. They would have lived such a natural, wonderful life. And I was shocked to hear these pets are taken for yoga, some counseling, although I can't understand anyhow. Psychiatrist also. God. Poor psychiatrist. Anyhow, it's a poor substitute. It's a very poor substitute. And when you can't even open up to that much with a pet, you fall in love with some stone. Now, I have seen people really doing that. I have seen the Himalayas, some of these sadhus, they will fall in love with their kamandalu, means the water pot. They will wash that from morning till night. Washing, till it loses its shape. They will rub. See, they have dropped everything else, but they are not able to drop that one kamandalu. I have seen really. And they will fall in love with some small place. They will not leave that place for anybody else. All they do is sit there and beg, that's all. But they will reserve that place. Nobody else can sit. You fall in love with something. But at least that is much better than not falling in love with anything at all. The first choice is human beings. And the second choice is pet. Third choice, at least some stone or something. Okay. Learn to open up. Learn to relax. When you are in love with something, you stop thinking about you. You start thinking about that person or object. The attention is shifted. The energy is shifted. Constantly thinking about you creates so much of suffering in you. Just see. You suffer, you feel loneliness, depression, when you are constantly thinking about you. Just reduce a little bit. Stop the energy, flow towards that direction of constantly thinking about you. Find out something which will make you forget yourself. No drugs. I am not telling you. Drugs will make you forget yourself. No, but that is not going to help. That is not going to give you the eternal solution. No. That is not going to give you the solution. No. You will become more and more dull. When you are in love with some person or object, you may use this technique to achieve enlightenment. Let me repeat the sloka sutra, then we will enter into the translation. understand the technique more clearly. The beauty is, Shiva is the only master who supports, who gives you the technique without judging you. If you go to Buddha and say that I am in love with somebody, please teach me how to become enlightened, he can't say anything. If you go to Mahavira, he will say, no, stop all this nonsense, renounce and come here. But Shiva is acceptance. He doesn't judge, he only gives techniques. Throughout this book, there is no single teaching, no morality, no words, only techniques. Only techniques. He is not saying falling in love is right or wrong. He is just saying that is reality. Now I am here to help you to achieve enlightenment if you are in that reality. That's all. He is not judging you. Only with a master like Shiva, you can open up. See, if you know this guy is going to judge you, you will be able to open up. No, never. If you are clear, this guy only will give you solution, you will be able to open up. Here Shiva opens himself. He is not going to judge you. He is not judging you. All these 112 sutras, not a single sutra speaks about yama or niyama. No. That is why this book has never become popular like Patanjali Yoga Sutras or Gita. Because it is not talking about what you are supposed to do. This is not talking about vidhi nisheda, do's and don'ts. Human beings are so immature. They can't think anything other than vidhi nisheda, do's and don'ts. They want everything clear cut. Swamiji, you tell me what I should do and what I should not do. Don't tell me to decide on my own and all. When people come to me for problems, I tell them, please do this meditation. That will give you clarity and you can take your own decision. No. You just tell me what I am supposed to do. They want straightforward, clear cut do's and don'ts. See, do's and don'ts are beautiful when you have the nearness of living master, when you have the presence of a master. But when you don't have the master's presence, what will you do? If you are brought up only with the attitude of do's and don'ts, you will be paralyzed. You will experience conscious paralytic attack. Consciously, you will be paralyzed. You will not be able to move on your own when you don't have the master's presence. Shiva is the one and only great master who can liberate disciples, who says, have the torch, move on your own, who gives the truth, who gives enlightenment without judging, who directly gives techniques. He is not judging, no.
Nityam Sharanam Gacchami, Dhyanam Sharanam Gacchami, Anandam Sharanam Gacchami, Nithyanandam Sharanam Gacchami.
Nityam Charanam Gacchami, Dhyanam Charanam Gacchami, Anandam Charanam Gacchami, Nithyanandam Charanam Gacchami. Nityam Charanam Gacchami, Dhyanam Charanam
शरणं गच्छामि नित्यं शरणं गच्छामि ध्यानं शरणं गच्छामि आनन्दं शरणं गच्छामि नित्यानन्दं शरणं गच्छामि नित्यं शरणं